What's going on, everybody? It is I, the Loaf King. Welcome back to the Lunchbox. We're continuing in Final Fantasy 16, and I got a lot of stuff to try and get done within the next 2 hours because I plan to play Pikmin 4 later on as well. So, yeah, there is that. So, without further ado, we're gonna get started. I do have the others in the chat as well. Going by Magic Lunchbox, he's streaming as well. I just have them currently muted. And we also have Zemis and Kadrebandit, who I believe are playing also. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. But yeah, they're playing. And they'll probably be talking about stuff. For those that are watching this as a recording, you don't have to worry about too much, I don't think. Because if anything too big is said, I'll be sure to edit it out. But those watching the stream, I'll see what I can do. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started.
No, Zemis wanted the chaos.
Why would you let this be instant chaos? Like,
He wanted the chaos.
Hold on.
He wanted the chaos.
Hold on. You did this by that statement.
Nah. Zemis did it. I wasn't even thinking about that.
This man is like twiddling his fingers right now. He's literally twiddling his fingers together right now.
Don, I have a question for you.
What's up?
My God.
You weren't here last night.
Go ahead, ask me a question.
Don, did Sasuke beat Data? He won that fight.
Nigga, that's not the argument.
That was the fucking argument.
No, it wasn't. He won by default. That's all we were trying to say.
I'm no longer in
That's
this.
all we were trying to say.
I've already stated my
never the
opinion.
fucking
We had this
argument.
whole conversation. I am
Your
not involved
exact words
anymore.
was Sasuke did not win.
I did not say that. My whole argument was he won by default. That was my whole argument.
The whole argument was Sasuke didn't win any fights in Japan.
Finished
And I'm
sorting
like,
over
he beat
reports
Data.
yet?
Barely.
I ain't started. Been busy enough with my own work.
Barely.
Oh, we got the stream from last night.
Damn it. Yeah, go ahead. Pull up that screen, please.
Nah, hold up. If you could pull that stream up, then you need to be able to pull up what Zemis did. Fuck all that shit.
That was 1,000% the argument. He didn't win.
That was not the argument. You made it the argument. That was not the argument.
Clive. Word of your adventures arrived.
Turn my TV down.
Victor
And,
sends us thanks. I doubt Kupka
taking this cutscene.
Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest.
No, it's not about y'all.
Seems keen to join hands with an outlaw.
My TV was like on 70.
Any news while we were away? None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now. Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room. Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book. Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
I think it's 116 right now.
Let's go, Ambrosia.
Vivian.
I trust I'm not intruding.
He went out on his own terms.
Back from your mission?
Sasuke didn't win.
I'm beginning to
What?
think your habit of
this
survival
nigga.
cannot be
Damn it.
attributed to
It
luck.
just popped in my head and
One
it
might
got
say
in
the
my
same
craw.
of you.
How?
It got
Oh,
in
you
my
know,
craw.
there are only
Nigga.
4
Popped in
attempts
my
at
head.
You
leading
know
one.
what, Joe? You got it. You got
And
it.
none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Lore dump.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation and must not be disturbed. I'll let her know you called.
No one works longer or harder than our Otto. You can scour the whole of Storm and Ash, and you won't find a better man.
Escape from the slave markets. How'd you manage that?
I had some help, but it was mostly luck. The others weren't so lucky.
Interesting. Yeah, let's just hop straight to it. I'll mess around more with this place when there's actually some side quests. Dum ba dum 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 ba dum.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got
Hey,
a
Joe.
for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
I don't know why. I feel like I think I knew you were gonna say that. I don't know why. I just did.
I might have said it before because Witchmacalls was really good. I found out about Witchmacalls.
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more.
We got a lot of stuff to read here. There was more stuff to read before too, but Northern Territories. A bitterly cold corner of Storm's most northerly reaches, the loose collection of nations that sprang up around the region's erstwhile mother crystal, Drake's Eye, were united and pacified by Archduke Elwin Rosefield of Rosaria. In the year 854, However, in the years following Rosaria's inaction, what is wrong with me? By the Empire, A combination of both the Blight's inexcusable advance and Sandbreak's lack of interest in territories have only worked to quicken the area's destabilization. Dominant of the Phoenix, former heir to the ducal throne, Joshua was thought to have died at the hands of the second icon of fire during the disaster of the Phoenix Gate. However, he somehow survived, appearing before his brother once more some 13 years later in this inner sanctum, Drake's head and saving Clive from Ultima's advances by calling upon the power of the Phoenix to seal the being within himself. Companion and protector of Joshua Rosefield, dominant of the Phoenix. As loyal as she is dangerous, her blade is ever at the ready for any who might mean to her master ill, and her tonics ever at the hand to heal the sickly Princess Hurts. Joshua addresses her by the name Jote, but it is unclear whether this is her true name or another facade. Lord. All right.
The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're Traitors to the Holy Throne conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Have you finished sorting those reports?
Some cure your root tea for the pain.
Two bombs?
Escape from the slave markets. How'd you manage that?
The mighty.
Stop the moon baboon spoiling shit. You.
You can go ahead and say it, Sean.
Good day to you.
Charlie says I can't go and play.
Say what?
Finish my songs.
You dick.
Yep.
To what?
What Joey said, or damn, you just ignored.
I did.
Like, damn.
I really did. I was focusing on the game, man.
I love being in a place where I'm heard and seen.
Bandits.
I heard you. I didn't tell you to eat a dick.
You're the one that just suggested to say eat a dick. Like, what?
That's why I needed the confirmation that that's what Joe was referencing.
You didn't need the confirmation. You just needed me to hear that that was what he said. You needed the confirmation only to ruin me.
No.
But it was ruined.
No.
Like closure. I needed the sentence to be finished, so I tried to finish it.
No, it didn't. No, you didn't. Because if you needed the sentence to be finished, you would have just said, "Finish what you were saying." Now you wouldn't have given a suggestion.
In the words of Christian, you just don't want to accept it, Joe.
Exactly. You don't want to accept it. You don't want to accept it, Zemis.
Finish with that log. Welcome back, Sid.
Alright, what's up with this?
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
And I just damn, it just brought me back to the whole discussion yesterday.
No,
it did.
The lake water doesn't agree.
I know
with
damn
that.
well what Christian was arguing was that
That's one
Sasuke
way
didn't
of putting
fucking win.
Well, unless you've got some grand
yeah.
scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium.
Well,
that
part of the
slurry
problem
will
is
keep eating away at
he
the
didn't.
timber
He was
like
trying
young
very hard to
Ted
not
does
be
our
pinned
lemon
down on
tarts.
what he was arguing. He was just arguing to argue.
Might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had.
That's what it
any
turns into
pitch,
9 out of 10 whenever
which
we talk to
don't.
Joe. I can understand it.
Bloody more.
That is not what it turns
Doubt the
into
old
9
tub's
times
got
out of
more than a
10.
dozen
Joe,
runs left in
don't
him.
act like you don't sit here to argue just to argue.
That's not what it turns into 9 times out of 10.
Sorry, you want
course
5 out of
does.
10? That make you feel better?
Your skiff is our only
It's
means
a more
of
accurate
reaching the
ratio,
mainland.
yeah.
I don't know if it's more
Without it,
accurate.
we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way.
So that, 'cause
Message
9
Christian
times
to
out
come
of 10
back in here. I need to know where he is.
In case you hadn't noticed.
Because now I'm sitting here like flabbergasted on how he.
In the
dead.
How the fuck did you not know this stuff?
Well, I'm not so unkind
Yo,
as to ask you
what
to
is
fell far away
happening?
west and lug the logs back here.
Everybody's
to the
feet on Christian.
That's why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I
I'm
once heard
confuzzled.
of thorny pictures
I
of
feel like
curled
nobody
tailed
messages
fools
this.
cover
Nobody's moving.
themselves in a sticky
Well, I
wax.
don't have his information, so it can't be me.
I'm in the middle of a quest, so
You
I'll
obviously
message
what
you.
everyone else is doing.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Oh, you up there?
Alright, so this gotcha. And I'll go here. Could probably upgrade my sword right now.
Dalmatians.
I wonder if originally they were planning on having more of a crafting system or something, because
I'm getting way too many materials for me to be not.
Yeah.
Now hold on a second.
For how few times you upgrade gear and whatnot.
Christian was definitely in here the whole time I've been reading dialogue.
Also true.
That might be why it's a difference between him hearing dialogue for you being a person and how hearing Sean being a person, and just the fact that Sean was reading the lore. I don't know. I got nothing. I'm waiting for Sean to message him so I can see what's going on.
I already did.
Man, Sean just sounds the most perturbed about this whole situation.
I'm just confused. Honestly, just confused.
Don't worry, Sean. At least he missed his bus over this.
Nah, that was over a butterfinger. The giant was I thought he was going to a 7-Eleven or something. Man was going to a whole grocery store.
Probably gonna buy a bag of mini Butterfingers.
That just sounds like extra stuff.
You mean like your whole strawberry situation, my guy? Don't talk about extra steps. I don't want to hear that.
Strawberries.
So Sean, here's what's happening.
Sean,
So
everything
I bought-
he says, you're gonna have a question for, and every time you ask any questions,
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till the end. I'm gonna just gather it all.
Trust me. There's no way, Sean. But you know what? Actually, maybe now. I went through the idea, the hardship of asking all the questions. Go ahead.
So I got 2 pounds of strawberries, right? In the container like you normally did at the grocery store.
Yeah.
I took out the container and I was cutting the green off, rinsing them off, and putting them on a paper towel. So that I can dry them enough to put them on a plate and put it in the freezer so they can freeze.
Paper towels.
And then from there, once they finish freezing, I'm going to put them in a bag to put back in the freezer. So that it takes up less space than the plate.
Okay.
Now, Kadre phrased it in a way that just made it sound ridiculous. And I didn't appreciate that.
Does that sound ridiculous?
In that way.
What you just heard, does that sound ridiculous?
I just. So why did?
I said so.
Wait, no, you had a question, Joe. I told you he was gonna have a question.
So I said you're freezing them in preparation for freezing them.
When you say it like that, it sounds weird.
Because why?
So if I just toss them in the bag and then toss that in the freezer, then it would just be one giant mass of strawberries. by freezing it on the plate and then taking those off once they're frozen, each individual one is now frozen, so they won't cling to each other in the bag.
So you
Therefore,
did
when I
that.
want to grab a couple frozen strawberries, I only get a couple instead of having to get an ice pick on them.
So you feel you would need an ice pick to pull apart strawberries that are frozen?
Yes. Yes.
All right. He simply wants to be organized, y'all. That's all it is.
Is that what it is?
Freezing and preparation.
Save time.
For the same end result.
The time to pull them apart.
It's kind of say you don't have a shooter in Sean.
I also get it from bananas. I'm gonna do it for
ridiculous.
kiwis.
He's still shooting for you.
Enemy slain.
Should go ahead and upgrade that move.
His I ain't got no beef with you, nigga. Leave me alone.
There we go. Go.
You know, if there's something that any video game has taught me, when a nigga challenges you to a fight and then you say no, and then he declares revenge, you should have killed him.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could turn around and murder him. It's not worth my time.
You kind of say that about anime too.
Yeah, but anime takes it to a whole nother level. You motherfucking taking your kids and raping your wife and shit. Sending you the videos, then raping your wife and then killing you.
Lord.
Anybody that says anime is for kids is an absolute moron. Redo of a healer.
Even just basic stuff like Naruto, I'm going, that's teenager maybe, but that's still art, kind of that deeper stuff, that darker stuff than Saturday morning cartoons.
Speaking of cartoons, I was watching the Eternals Unicorn Pack. I think I told y'all about this a while ago. I put the first episode in that table talk. It's actually pretty good. It's made by the same person who made Samurai Jack.
Mm-hmm. I do remember you mentioning that now.
I watched 4 episodes today, and I was like, "Oh, this is actually legit." Fluid animation too.
You know what I was just thinking about while I was doing those sit-ups and I got that water?
Ravana's thighs?
No. Nice callback though, because I'm calling back to the first time that I got killed by a Yakuza. It wasn't the first time I saw a Yakuza, it was the first time I got killed by a Yakuza.
None of us knew what the fuck was going on. I looked at your screen, it was just pure black.
Yes, and I just saw this yellow eye. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Yeah, that whole shit was terrifying. Just beating that whole area.
It's a Yaka.
First time, just trying to make we're the only dumb people out there that's actually building a base in the middle of a storm and shit.
Yeah.
People walking by looking at us.
Together. Wait a minute. Why isn't anyone else building out here?
It's like, to be fair, at that time, we didn't know. So, yeah.
Usually they're like, oh, yeah, this is a perfect spot. Yeah.
People walking by us being like, what are they doing?
Like, what are y'all doing? Like,
you do know what happened inside, right?
I know, we went on. They're like, Joey, what happened? Like, yellow lightning was black.
I didn't even have enough. I didn't even have enough time to even figure out what the hell y'all was talking about because they started tearing through the base. It's like a horror scene.
Oh Lord, I don't know what it.
No, here's Johnny.
Can I have one? Good.
and then we climbed all the way up that tower, got one, and then stopped playing right after.
Yep. Yep, that did happen. Felt like they did match up to the ones that you get in the wild.
Because that one, that was because our bases got fucked because of the fucking storm.
Yeah.
That was a battle of the century. I think I still have that video on the channel. With Joe's perspective and my perspective.
That was when I first started streaming.
Yeah.
Fucking Imperials.
Whoa, wait. Wasn't I supposed to?
This is nice. A nice ass palace on the ground. Right?
I think I was supposed to return this. Well, I can always turn it in when I get back. Well, no. If I do that, then this is gonna turn into even longer quests. So let me just go turn this back in first. Don't.
Toggle's always ready. I love it.
You know what? I'm gonna kill him.
Oh no! I did. Well.
Yeah. Can we go back to the beach music? Like this.
Yeah, we dodged it.
This music here is just depressing.
Oh, it's not well. Had the timing on that one.
Well.
Oh yeah, Kadri, what did you think of the Undertaker?
Find is one way of putting it. Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves. Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know. Yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Neck. Hey, I forgot to put these points on. It's mastery. See, increases claw range. Claw range. I don't know what am I? Yes, there you go. Ignition. Master barrage. What is that? Increase the number of lock-ons. Storm. Increase the number of lightning strikes. What about this one? Drive from on the staff into the ground. Increase hits and ability radius. Create a ball and like bombing instructions. Nah.
Back, are ya?
Let's hear what he has to say about this.
What? You've forgotten already? Because I haven't.
It was a right pain in the arse getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we're in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together. That doesn't mean I intend on doing it again.
Because I haven't.
Alright.
Still.
Things here.
Too bad.
Oh, there we go. Nope, they want me to finish. I suppose I got a decent hammer, decent anvil, and a pretense that knows his hammer from its cock. Oh, and the furnace is all right and all, thanks to old Sid's bellows. The gods only know how I'd keep the coals hot enough out here on the mirror without them. Not with bloody crystals, that's for sure. No, I reckon you won't find a forge like this anywhere else in the Twins. I count myself lucky to work it. Thanks for keeping me on, Need anything, you give us a shout.
What's that for you, dear? Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Reinforce. Don't I already have these? Or did I sell them?
And?
All's well.
Does that one have blood on it?
And what can I do for you?
Let's hear from her. Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time
I
flies.
remember it like it was yesterday.
We were all waiting to treat Sid to a hero's welcome. Then Kupaka's lot turned up. Not that we knew it was them. They just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere there was. And a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I never forgot those cries. Try as I
You're
might.
our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise you that come what may, Sid will save us.
We won't hear me complaining.
It's even roomier than the old one was. Got my own stores, my own little counter. And thanks to you lot fighting the good fight, plenty of demand for my wares. The constant bloody racket. If it's not Dory's and Otto barking their orders, the Blackthorn and the Bladolf banging away at the day and night. If a pain in the ear hole's the price I have to pay to be Sid the outlaw's partner in crime, I'd say I got myself a bargain.
Going purse weighing you down?
Definitely have a lot more money now to buy some of these things. But I have Heatwave. Wait, do I not? I don't have Heatwave? Really? No. I don't? Hold on. Do I really not have Heatwave? I'm confused now. Cooldown 2.7 seconds. Is it like it's better?
Oh, don't.
Increase heat wave by 9%. Yeah, this is just a better one. The other one was just a
I'm not much bothered either way.
green one or whatever.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Oh, sadly not. Molly used the last of the chocobo in the stew.
Marinated yard chocobo. Cadre. Marinated yard chocobo.
Hell yeah.
Yard bird.
Yeah, man, that's Yardbird right there, boy.
I can't. Oh my god. I yawn.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we? Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Martha, landlady of the Golden Stables, the Tavern of the Heart of Martha's Rest. She is also a friend of Sid's cause, keeping the hideaway supplied with both victuals and information on developments in the Western Storm, a second string to her business that she strives to keep secret from the Imperial authorities. Cursebreakers, a unit drawn from those of fighting age and martial training among the residents of the hideaway, who conduct operations to liberate the bearers from slavery. Beginning as a loose collection of like-minded individuals in Sid's hideaway who chose to rid themselves of their bearer brands so that they might serve the cause out in the field, the order has greatly expanded both in ranks and operations since the move of the Bannermen, all under Otto's watchful eye. Cole, second in command of the Cursebreakers, who assists with the coordination of the troops' bearer liberating activities under the supervision of his captain, Dories, formerly a slave soldier for the Fists of the Republic before being freed and taken in by those now called his brothers and sisters in arms. The Abbey. We remember the Abbey. The Abbey.
Cole is right.
No extra quests.
That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Blood. One blood. One blood and that blood in it. On it. Torgo's an old ass dog.
Look, up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something. Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shield. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
That works. Kick the spider. Kick the spider. Kick the spider. Oh yeah, we're wasting time.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Plot.
No.
Damn it. I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long. Waken wind! Stay down!
Grr.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Level up, level up.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The Cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Martha to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Release. Release! Break yourself, fool! There's no fast travel. Gotta run there. Up for an evening jog. Oh man, look who it is. A classic. Armin. Although I thought those were called Evil Eyes. Every now and then, Clive may encounter a creature larger, faster, and more furious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft gear and upgrade existing items. And I'm assuming more XP.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Doom. Oh Lord. So how does this work? I guess I figured it out. Okay. Bring it down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get back in there. I couldn't tell if I was getting outside of the fighting range or not. Damn. Alright.
Try not to move. You'll only make it worse.
Alright, we gotta like really get better with using this ability. Wait. I can't get there from here. Damn it. Let's travel back up.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. They've killed my parent.
Oi, look sharp! Thank you, Founder.
Oh. Gotta fight this guy again.
Nice try.
Wrong one.
The many flames!
go. Got him. Notorious Mark slain.
You didn't see that coming. Better already. That must be the bridge.
Exposure.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Ettingale. Whoa. Gotta keep the people going.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumours started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Release.
What in the world is going on?
Black blood. Black blood. Black blood. What the heck is that?
Try not to move.
Who are you?
You there! Don't just pass me by! you handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor...
Actually,
He's towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
prioritize. For those that didn't know, this is going to be a 2-hour stream.
That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Essentially. I won't be ending the stream there though. I will be showcasing some gameplay of Pikmin 4, the demo. That's if the demo actually drops tonight.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
Is that what his...
Brave birds.
Hold up. I was trying to see if that was the name of his...
Looks like
truck.
it went that way.
Gotta say hi to these things and no. Crawfish is tasty. You know that is not easy. And you jump, slash, then. Kinda want
These
that.
chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
It's a big one. I haven't fought a big one in a minute. ERB for popcorn. All right.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you?
I'm further back, but I'm talking. And I'm playing the game.
I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off.
Piss off.
Better still. How about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
It's over. Farewell. Nice try. Stay down. Thanks, boy.
The deed is done. Majestic bird, you are safe.
White Heart, I presume.
Yes.
Do you know her, boy?
I understand her language. Yes.
Let's go.
Ah, I thought so. She has risen.
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. You found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Reunited.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
Bird up.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
I was about to say that she doesn't have her saddle. There it goes. Gave her an eye patch. I can't.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
I can't remember if I actually did help him at one point.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Yeah. Quest complete. Ability to call Chocobo on field at times. Yeah. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while in the field to summon the brochure. Press X to mount the chocobo. Let me see what you got here. It was only temporary, the song. I was gonna get the it's okay. Don't have to have it all the time. All right, well, let's go. Oh, so now you just suddenly have a chocobo too, huh? Okay. Okay, Joe. Gonna have to get used to her movement a little bit, but it's nice to have one.
You deserve a rest.
Meanwhile, Torkel's like, I've been running all my life. All right, let's get some more plot development.
Where's Gav?
But none of the curse breakers have returned.
It's like a lot of people got scars.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
New facilities. The following hideaway facilities are now open: Alliant Reports, Patreon Whisper, and the Hunt Board. All three are located near Otto in the mess. Gotcha.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
You think it's alright to touch him?
Go, legal. Cops can't tell me shit. Nigga, it's legal. It's legal.
Not gonna lie to you.
What do you want?
I didn't even realize it wasn't legal yet.
And
over here.
That's because you hang out with me too much. And nigga don't care if it's not legal enough.
Definitely thought they put it up already during the last what do you call it? Voting thing.
They put it up. They put it up for the voting thing, and it went through. But the law itself doesn't go into effect until Saturday.
Crazy. Even though we have a dispensary like literally in Brandywine.
To be fair, that is also a medical dispensary for if you have a card, so you won't need a card afterwards. But let me go ahead and read you off the rules and regulations once I open them up, because my sister sent them to our group chat, our family chat. Where they at here? All these walls keep looking at me. Here we go. People 21 years and older can possess the following amounts starting July 1st. Up to 1.5 ounces of cannabis, or up to 12 grams of concentrated cannabis, aka wax. Cannabis products containing up to 750 milligrams of Delta-9 THC, or up to 2 cannabis plants in possession.
Oh, yeah, it's just
growing.
Well,
for those looking to grow their own, Maryland laws said that
down
adults will
here.
be allowed to grow up to 2 plants that are out of public view and secure, so they are not accessible by unauthorized individuals under the age of 21.
It was a sapling when she rescued it from the
In
rubble.
terms of
but look at
sharing,
it now.
adults can also now
All
share
our hard
cannabis with
work's
friends
finally
as long as it
paying
is not
off.
transactional,
I took
as
it
quoted
on,
through
you
Maryland
see,
law.
after she, well,
The amount
she
of
died,
cannabis shared must
and
not
now the
exceed the
fruit's
amount
finally
defined for
ready to
personal
eat.
use.
And not only is it ready, it's
So that
actually
means I
tasty.
can't
Sweet as you
have
like,
2
in
ounces.
fact.
I
She
can't
bled
have
the
3
bitter
ounces,
right
give you
out
2
of it.
ounces. I'm still good with 1
Impressive.
ounce and give you 2 ounces.
Welcome
That's the
news
most
to more
serious
than a
I've
few,
ever
I'd
heard you
say.
speak.
I thought this first harvest could go to the
Well.
goose breakers on account of all they do for the hideaway. You
I know that you'll abide by that.
seems better
It's gonna
than
be
coming
legal,
from
baby.
you.
So excited.
It'll be
Just
nice
walk
being
down
the
the street,
bearer of
smoke,
good news for a
smoke a
change.
blunt in front of a cop. What you gonna do, nigga?
Thank you.
We got.
She always had a soft
That
spot for
is
that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martell apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Martell apple.
Is that Martell? Today's finally the day.
Fruits of her labors.
Yeah, you gonna stand in the middle of the street and smoke weed in front of a cop? That what you said, Joey?
What?
Yeah, you gonna be walking down the street and smoke weed in front of a cop?
Hell yeah.
They'll get you for jaywalking.
Get my energy. Damn it.
It's not wrong. Just come up with an excuse.
You act like I'm gonna get caught jaywalking. I'm gonna wait for that sign to turn, nigga.
They will come up with a fake reason.
You know what? They won't need a fake reason. I'm black. No.
Exactly. That. Why do you think they are?
Hey man, if smoking a blunt in front of a cop is now death by suicide by cop, what a way to go. High as shit.
That's the reason. All the reason they need. I know this black man is not smoking in front of me. You know what? Hold on. What can I come up
That's
with?
his thought process. It's not black man. He did not say black man. That's damn sure. He said this motherfucking Brandon in front of me is acting like he hot shit.
God.
Goddamn branded.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria. That room's as ragged as...
Myself, there's nothing wrong.
You two look like you could use something to eat.
What?
Here.
You suck.
Courtesy of Martel.
God, this nigga always has Cheez-Its next to him. It's a family-sized bag of Cheez-Its while you play Smite.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the
That's
Furrows?
just too much.
Of course she
I
was.
just eat a whole box of Cheez-Its during a Smite session.
An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might.
Hey.
Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked?
I didn't hear what you said.
Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Anytime.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
Anytime.
A gift from the backyard.
Anytime.
For your service.
Anytime. What's up, bud?
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since.
Oh, are you talking about my singing?
Old Sid was the
Oh,
only one who
okay.
could stomach the things.
Oh.
He'd nab them right from the branch, made
Leave
Martel
my family
livid.
alone.
Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid
The
I
ones
knew,
I
all right.
chose and the ones I didn't, you leave them alone.
that lot to yourselves, will
Don't say that word too quickly or too loud, Joe. The
These
diesel
aren't
might bust through your
Martels,
door in
are
a
they?
motherfucking 68 Camaro.
I'm glad to see someone carried on what she
He bought me a
started.
new house.
Can't have been easy, not in the
God,
Jetsons.
a new house.
Reckon
though?
she'd be happy
Yeah.
knowing all our hard
Not just
work
repair
and
that
our
house,
waste.
just a whole new house.
Clive,
Yep.
tell the lad down in the
I'm
backyard to
emotionally
run some
distraught.
over.
Are you got to meet Vin Diesel?
Oh, yeah?
I know. It hurt.
But did he get told when Arc 2's coming out?
Well,
Yeah, Vin
I've got
Diesel
some
knows
minutes at
that. I'm
least.
about to message him on
Thanks.
Instagram like, yo,
you
D's.
can leave the basket with me.
I
Don't
deserve
let me know when it
that.
comes out, brother.
I deserve
And,
that.
give our
I was
compliments
being
to the
ugly and I
gardener,
was
will you?
punished for it.
Did you die?
Yeah.
That is
Head to
hilarious.
the backyard and pass
He's
on
talking
everyone's
shit and
regards.
I was doing really well too, and then I started talking shit, and it's like, oh,
I hear there's
you're not paying attention to me anymore, huh? Like,
Ain't
Think
God
it's alright
good.
to touch him?
Joe.
Yep.
God is good.
Okay.
Joe. God is good.
Okay.
You gonna act like you don't know what the fuck you're supposed to say?
Not all the time.
There you go. Act like your
Curse
grandma
breakers
made you go to
send
church
their
at one
thanks.
point.
And their
Literally been to
compliments.
church like 3 times.
They were clearly very fond of
I said at one
Martel.
point.
They
Wasn't wrong.
remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me.
Beautiful.
You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream
Never
would have
idea.
died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you.
Oh, you like dragoons?
You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either.
How
if
many
that's
times?
not too
How many
much to
times have you
ask.
fought this man, Zemis?
Of course not. I'll see that
think
you're
this
both
is my
well
sixth.
provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful?
What level are you?
I'd say it's about time we
37?
had you some siblings, don't you think?
You were 3 levels under me.
oh, you were 40?
Yeah. I just hit 40. the mission I did before that with the dude that was talking shit, the one I told you was gonna come back and revenge and all that shit. That mission.
Revenge.
Gotcha.
This ton here pulls the black from the night.
I don't know how much the level
You'll have to ask
really
the medic
matters.
man.
It's probably like 100 more health. Or 150.
2,400.
Let's see. I have 2596. So yeah, like 200 more. Which ain't shit for how hard that nigga hits. Oh, also, so what move are you having trouble with?
There.
The Rain of Fire one. I forget what it's called.
Embroil, where you just drop the meteor.
Yep.
So, if you stand, I don't know what if you're gonna be able to get the timing down, but if you stand on top of it as it's falling, you can dodge it, or you can just try to you can physically just walk away from it, and then perfect precision dodge the
wave. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah. Every time I did that, I had to dodge. I have to, so if I did it, I dodged in like towards where it fell, and that was fucking me up because then I was like right in the middle of the rest of the other.
The next AOE.
The next AOE. But if you dodge outside of it, like away from it, then you'll have iframes so that it won't catch you again, and you'll be out of range of the secondary fireballs. Because that's what I did the second time around. Because the first time around I did it the other way, and it just kept hitting me.
May the winds of fortune carry you far.
You know what I'm saying, Joe? Piece of shit.
I got coaching.
Piece of shit, Joe.
I'm doing 62,000 damage on my staggers.
Oh, you got the achievement then?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the highest one I got was it was 101,000 something else.
Actually, before I do that, let me go to the blacksmith.
Clive. What do you want?
What do you want? What are you doing? What is this? What do you want?
What are you selling?
You're
buying.
Nothing at this point.
You said after that, I'm not buying shit. Can y'all imagine somebody was like, if a salesman came up to you and was like, "Hey, how can I help you today?" Like, can't anymore. It's gonna walk away now. I was ready to spend hundreds of dollars at this place. And you coughed in my face. You're lucky I don't beat your ass.
I'd like to give up my membership with this.
I'd like to take my membership back, please. Do you want your money back? I only want the money back. I just
Do you
don't
think
want
it was
membership
wise
anymore.
to leave, Gav?
It's the principle of the matter at this point.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, You were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
All right, this is a good stopping place. Next time we'll be heading wherever the hell this is. Hold on, let me kill these bugs real quick so I can. Oh, it's the killer bee. Look what this turned into. Yeah, we apparently are going over there. It's a village there, or at least a bridge, it looks like. But we will do that next time. I'm gonna save here. Should be fun. I gotta definitely make some space on my hard drive so I can record more, and you guys won't have to wait as long for me to stream or record this. But it's all good. It is all good. But I'm gonna do a BRB. My BRB will activate and I will come back with the Pikmin. Yeah. So stay tuned. Be right back.